At the age of 19, I can confidently say that I'm rich. I mean, I don't rich in terms of money. I'm rich in experiences, rich in joy and relationships, and especially rich in love. And in the early days of 2026, I've been given another opportunity to pick up my suitcase and head to Central Vietnam to enrich those experiences even more. And in order to
fall in love.
So this is how those days started. Before our first stop, we spent a few hours on the bus. We all were tired and a bit car sick, but luckily our tour guide told some fascinating stories that make it go away pretty quickly.
Hồi xưa người ta có câu là cao su đi dễ khó về, khi đi trai tráng khi về bụng beo. Thì cái bụng beo, mà tại sao lại có cái bụng beo này?
Cà ná. After lunch at Cana Beach, everyone has some free time to explore the beautiful beach, to work around, take photos, and even enjoy the sea breeze for a while before moving on. Hi guys, you know what? I'm just stepping into the ocean without getting wet. This place feels like a pause button in the middle of a busy day, so the glass tanks replace waves, the soft lines replace the sun, and suddenly everything slows down. Here, the ocean doesn't rush. It trips, it breathes, and it tells the quiet stories. Stories of colors, of movement, of life we rarely notice. And welcome to the nhéeee Oceanography Institute, where the sea feels close, calm, and surprisingly gentle. Some stories of the ocean are not loud. They live in the colors, in movement, and in the light we often forget to notice. This place is home to tens of thousands of the marine specimens, telling the story of the life beneath the sea, from the tiny creatures to the massive species that once ruled the ocean. As you look inside, everything feels quieter. There's a gentle motion of water, soft reflections of light on glass, and a sense that the ocean is suddenly very close. Each exhibit here is a small world of its own, where fish, corals, and marine life coexist, creating a living, breathing ecosystem. Beyond being a place to visit, the Institute also plays an important role in education and research, helping us better understand the ocean and why protecting marine environments truly matters. To end our first day, we enjoyed dinner at a nem nướng Nha Trang restaurant. It turned to be the meal fit my taste perfectly, and the one I still remember the most after returning to Saigon. And after it all, I finally had some free time with my friends. We stood there watching Nha Trang Beach at night wrapped in a deep and mysterious dark. The waves whisper softly, and my friends and I share a few quiet stories, just enough to end the day. Suddenly, I caught a moment that felt quiet and free. A girl sitting alone on the white beach, letting the ocean wind pass through her hair and across her face. Okay. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so how long have you been here?
I've been here 4 months.
Oh, 4 months. And do you feel Nha Trang is a good place to slow down and or to relax?
Oh, Nichang is very city is very relaxed.
Okay, that's interesting question. I mean answer. So, um, if you had a chance to describe Nha Trang in 3 words, so what would they be? Describe Nha Trang into 3 words.
Описать 3 словами.
Mm.
Oh, happy place.
Oh yes.
Uh, a very 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 beauty sea
Yes, and
and uh, Ngoi Vietnam that tot.
that's so cute. And that I think I have all I need. Thank you for your interview. Thank you so much, and have a nice trip. Okay, that's about. Yes.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Yeah, hẹn gặp lại. Ủa dễ thương thế. The next day came, bringing a chance to explore Hòn Chồng, a peaceful coastal spot where the ocean and rocks come together. Now I'm standing at Hòn Chồng. It's quiet but not empty. You can hear the waves hitting rocks, slow, steady. Like the sea is breathing, behind me are these huge rocks stacked on each other like they have been here forever, watching the city grow and then slow down again. The air smells like salt and wind. It's not loud, not rushed, just calm. Behind me, the city is still there. Buildings, people, and the movement, but here everything feels softer. One of the most fascinating areas here is the marjan. Working through it feels like stepping onto another planet. A dry, rocky landscape inspired by what scientists believe Mars might look like. Mars has always captured human curiosity. A planet once thought to be lifeless, yet still holding countless mysteries. Besides that, I also had a chance to interact with hands-on models that explain how the human body works. From movement to sciences, this place turns the complexity of our bodies into something we can see, touch, and even understand. It's a reminder that science isn't distant or abstract. It exists within us, quietly working every second, keeping us alive without us even noticing. Above me hung a miniature solar system, each planet quietly following its orbit. Later on, I also got a chance to sit down and listen to the presenter explaining electric currents and how they can make the hair on my head stand straight up.
Đặt số máy này lên. Và 3, 2, 1. rất là nhanh đúng không ạ? Các bạn đã thấy được hiện tượng gì xảy ra hay chưa ạ? Đó chính là các sợi tóc của bạn Huệ dựng đứng lên, giống như một bông hoa màu công anh đang nở rộ đúng không ạ? Không biết bạn Huệ có cảm thấy điều gì bất thường trong cơ thể của mình hay chưa nào? Bạn có thể nhìn vào quả cầu này để thấy được mái tóc của mình hiện tại như thế nào.
Okay, we've been working around for a while now. And honestly, when I first come to the Science Discovery Center, I thought it would be just a normal field trip. But after working through everything, I feel like it was way more interesting than I expected. One of the coolest parts for me were the section about the planets and space. Seeing the models of Earth, Mars, and on the star really make me realize how huge the universe is. It kind of makes me feel small, but in a good way. Like there's still so much out there that humans are trying to understand. Then there were the Tesla electricity area, hearing the sound of electricity and seeing it move right in front of me was honestly amazing. I've only seen things like that in videos before, so seeing it in the real life makes science feel much more real and exciting. Another highlight was the 5D movie. I've never tried anything like that before. The moving set, the wind, and all the effect made me feel like I was actually inside a movie. And it was surprising and really fun at the same time. And of course, my favorite part had to be the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs have always been one of my favorite topics. Seeing how big they were and learning about how they lived made me feel like stepping back into the past. And it was exciting but also a little bit scary, right? Overall, this trip changed the way I see science. It's not definitely boring or hard to understand. It's actually really interesting and inspiring. I'm glad I got to experience all of this today.
Con xin chào mấy ông, con là
Ông này ông hiện đây
dạ con xin chào mấy ông, con là Nguyễn Phương Thành, con đến từ Đại học Sài Gòn của thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
Ông không nghe đâu.
Dạ.
Ông không nghe đâu là nói ở đây rồi. Ông biết lại.
qua phía bên này.
Xin chào.
Dạ.
Xin chào. Con nói lại, con là Nguyễn Phương Thành, con là sinh viên ngôn ngữ Anh của trường Đại học Sài Gòn. Thì con có làm một cái clip nhỏ để mà con tên con là cô. Con xin phép con phỏng vấn mấy ông nha. Cho con đầu tiên con xin hỏi tên
Ông là Khải. Sơn.
Sơn.
Ông là Sướng Nguyễn và Sướng là thầy giáo.
Dạ. Dạ. Thì cho con hỏi là mấy ông đã sống ở Quy Nhơn được bao lâu rồi?
Từ năm trước năm 75 tới nay.
Trước năm 75 thì khá lâu luôn. Dạ rồi. Vậy thì có cái điều gì mà khiến cho các ông có cái sự gắn bó với Quy Nhơn đến bây giờ? Khiến cảm thấy gắn bó với nơi này nhá.
Cái chỗ đây á, không phải là quê cha đất mẹ, nhưng mà quê của ông á là gốc là ở Mộc Sơn, ở Hòa Nhơn á. Đó. Thì cư vô trong này năm 62. Rồi cái gắn bó ông là thích Quy Nhơn. Quy Nhơn là biển đẹp, phải không? Phải cắt dài, rồi có những cái đặc sản tươi mát, kia sò khác, rồi dân Quy Nhơn thì có cái hiền hòa, mến khách, tức là ông là gắn bó yêu quê hương, yêu đồng bào, yêu ở đây, là mê ở đây. Rồi.
Cảm ơn ông có muốn chia sẻ nhiều không? Rồi, vậy con tới câu hỏi tiếp theo nha. Thì ông có thấy nhân dân đã thay đổi như thế nào?
Quá thay đổi nhiều lắm. Tức là khi mà ở đây ở Bình Dương từ năm 75 đó, trước 75 thì thật như là mới đầu rồi tới giải phóng rồi á, thì tới nay á thì nó thay đổi là rất là nhanh, thay đổi từ những mặt bằng của nhà nước người ta tôn tạo kiến tạo lên lần người ta xây dựng lên các bạn, nó thay đổi cái bộ mặt mình nghĩ là hoàn toàn là khác hẳn cái năm 75. Bây giờ nó sống mới là coi như đời sống của nó thay đổi, của dân thay đổi rất là nhiều.
Cảm ơn ông. Dạ con xin hỏi thêm một câu nữa là nếu mà ông có thể gửi một lời nhắn nhủ đến khách du lịch thì ông muốn nói tới gì?
Nếu mà nhắn nhủ đến khách du lịch á, thì ông mong rằng Quy Nhơn là nơi là đẹp nhất để khách du lịch đến. Nhắn nhủ với khách du lịch là làm sao mà cứ về đây về đất Bình Định, đất Võ để mà tham quan. Ở nơi này là rất là đẹp, rất là hiếu khách, người dân rất là mến khách. Đó thì ông nhắn nhủ với khách du lịch là hãy đến Quy Nhơn.
Cảm ơn ông nhiều. Cảm ơn.
Living up to its name, the wind here comes in strong ways, raw, constant, and impossible to ignore. But sadly, what stayed with me the most was the sight of cleaning workers quietly picking up pieces of trash left behind by tourists. And visit the Wangchung Museum, a place that preserves the legacy of Emperor Wangchung, a national hero remembered for his leadership, intelligence, and unwavering spirit. Travel today has become much more convenient. With just a QR code scan, information appears in multiple languages, allowing visitors to enjoy their journey more easily and gain a deeper understanding of our history. And behind me is the statue of Emperor Wangchung, also known as Nguyễn, located at Wangchung Museum in Bình Province. The statue shows the emperor in a strong and heroic posture. You can see, and just wearing armor and holding a sword, which symbolizes his bravery, wisdom, and outstanding military talent. Emperor Wangchung was a great national hero of Vietnam. He led the Taishan movement and became famous for his brilliant victory over the Qing army in 1789, successfully defending the country independence. This statue is not only a valuable work of art but also a symbol of patriotism, courage, and national pride of the Vietnamese people. The first stop up before was Our Lady of Mang Đen. It was freezing cold here, seriously cold. Our Lady of Mang Đen is a sacred statue deeply respected by the local people. According to the local stories, the statue lost both hands over time due to damage and hardship. Instead of restoring them, the hands were left missing as a symbol of humility and shared suffering. It is believed that the Virgin chose it to remain this way, closer to the lives of ordinary people. Hidden in the misty highlands of central Vietnam, Mang is more than a place. It's a feeling. Here art grows quietly from nature, from woods lying in silence. Let's slow down and discover the gentle beauty of Mang through its art. Behind me is Mang Art Garden. Mang Art Garden is a quiet outdoor space where stone sculptures are displayed among nature. Each piece carries a raw, natural form, blending art with the surrounding landscape. And it's a place where art and nature quietly meet. The field is quiet today, not silent, just calm, like it's breathing with me. In front of me, the endless green tea field stretch out gently, leaf by leaf, rolling with the wind, and the air feels cold and clean, the kind that clears your head without asking anything. I walk slowly, letting the scent of the fresh tea and wet grass fill my lungs. Time feels softer than ever.
2, 3.
I'm standing at the Nung Lake and it literally feels like it's hanging in the sky. The water whispers in the soft green shades. A cool breeze passes by, the air slightly cold, gently touching my skin. Standing here, my heart slows down. Just a quiet moment, letting the lake calm everything inside.
Em đẹp thế mê cười trái tim anh như một vỡ tan vỡ.
Day 5 began early, with Bum and me waking up first for breakfast. Walking through the museum, I learned how coffee has traveled across continents, shaping traditions, communities, and daily routines along the way. From ancient tones to modern brewing methods, each display shows how coffee connects people through time and space. And the moment I walked in, I felt everything very kind and warm. The smell of coffee is everywhere, mixed with the quiet air, the simple, earthy space, and it doesn't feel rushed at all. Everything here invites me to slow down, sitting here with a cup of coffee, and I realize it's not just about drinking coffee, it's about feeling the place, the land, and the story behind every bin. Bumethul feels gentle in its own way, and this place makes me want to stay a little longer, breathe a little deeper, and enjoy the moment slowly. Here, culture isn't something on display. It's a part of everyday life passed down through generations. With its unique steel houses, each one built long and low, these homes reflect the lifestyle and traditions of the area people. The last night ended with a campfire lit by the 4 teachers leading our 4 buses. where hearts came together in the rhyme of the Central Highland dances. Okay guys, hear me out. I think this series kind of drives me insane, but I think I found a place where 11 and Mike will meet at the end of Stranger Things Season 5. And in the series, she talked about a place with three waterfalls coming together. And this immediately made me think of Dresaf waterfalls in Vietnam. And there are actually three waterfalls meeting in one particular place, and the vibe feels so mysterious. And maybe I'm crazy, but what if this is this place? Okay, I'll show you.